What is up, good people? Welcome back to the Fuel Yourself audio cast. I'm your host, Shawana Mays, certified life and wellness coach who helps women define their goals and create their results from those defined goals by teaching them how to finally follow through. Now, listen, the last episode, I recorded it the day before I was to catch my flight to Aruba. So, listen, if you haven't been, go get to Aruba. I really did not realize how small the island was. I mean, it was like small enough that we rented a car and we were able to like experience one side of the island to the next. We did some exploring at their national park. We tried out different restaurants that like offer vegan options. Yay to that. And let me tell you, there was a restaurant, it was called Garden Fresh Cafe, and it was like in like the touristy area. And we totally enjoyed this amazing vegan burger. It was like made of lentils, quinoa, and black bean. It was like on a whole wheat turmeric bun with vegan cheese, tomatoes, red onions, lettuce, and then they had this amazing vegan Thousand Island dressing topped onto it. My goodness. It was so good. We ended up visiting that restaurant twice and getting that same burger with their like amazing battered fries. Y'all, so good. And listen, that burger was like so thick and hearty too. Wasn't your average vegan burger that's flat? That sucker was huge. And to top it off, they had this like this amazing vegan carrot cake. Like it's hands down, not hand, two hands down the best vegan carrot cake in my 13 plus years as a vegan. Yes, we enjoyed the carrot cake both times that we went to the restaurant. And here's also the thing. So, first of all, I would totally recommend that cafe if you ever go. It's called Garden Fresh Cafe. Here's the other thing I will recommend. I would recommend you staying at the Pravada Stays Suite with the private pool. Amazing. It was nice, freaking nice, okay? And it was beautifully hot in Aruba, so that made things even better because I freaking love the heat, okay? All right, so enough about the trip. I hope you got those recommendations. I hope you get to Aruba sooner than later, but let's get back to business. So, here we are at episode number 12. Heck to the yeah, we are moving right along. Now, listen, in the last 7 episodes, I got to share with you like 7 areas of life that I'll walk potential clients through on a life and wellness consultation. And if you have yet to listen to those episodes, they're episode, I believe, number 4 through number 11. So I encourage you to go back and um, just listen to the episodes because it'll make this episode make more sense. Okay. I know I talk a lot about consultations, but I wanted to really share a bit of the flow of a consultation so that you can have an idea of what really goes on when I'm with a potential client. And if you ever decide to have a consultation with me, which I believe you should at least do that if you are stuck moving forward with wanting to change your life, especially if you are constantly setting goals and not following through, then at least you'll know exactly what to expect on a consultation. Here's the thing, the consultations give us an opportunity to see if we are a good fit to work together long term after we walk through defining your goals and me sharing how I am able to help you create your outcomes, your results from those goals. Now, in episode number 1, I shared with you that the majority of people that reach out to me are women. And their number one desire ultimately comes down to reaching a specific goal on their health and wellness journey. They always share how they are good at starting the process, but have a hard time following through to get to their outcomes, no matter how many times they try. It can be new year after new year, and that never seems to make a difference. Now, of course, they have goals in other areas of their lives, but their health and wellness journey seems to be the biggest. And I get it because that was also my life. It was my biggest area of struggle. Although I did have, other areas of my life I wanted to improve in, that was my biggest area of struggle. So I started there. Now, a few years back, when I was in the network marketing, health, and fitness space, I put together a Google form and had over 50 plus women share with me why they have a hard time following through. And these were some of the reasons that were shared. I got sick. My kid got sick. I went on vacation. My kids started school. School has ended for my kids. It's summer vacation. It's the holidays. I had to prepare for my kids' graduation. I had to prepare for my kid going to college. I had to take care of a family emergency. I got an unexpected large bill in the mail. I don't have the support from my family. My family is always making fun of me. It's my birthday. Now, all of those reasons led to less and less actions and ultimately zero action to create their outcomes. Now, I want to point out that these aren't exactly extreme obstacles, these reasons, but they feel like very real obstacles for most people because of how they choose to think about these obstacles that come up in their lives. There's always some thoughts behind those reasons. But let me tell you, those reasons are not to be dismissed. They are to actually be looked at. And we get to do that on the consultation. Because again, it's not the actual obstacle that is the problem, but it's your thoughts about the obstacle. Your thoughts help you create so much resistance in your brain and in your body. And then you don't know how to overcome how you feel about these obstacles in order to continue to follow through to get to your outcomes. But I want you to think about this for a moment. Okay. I just paused there because I really want you to just sit with this, what I'm about to say. Just sit with it. Okay. Have you ever known someone who is succeeding in life and you don't know how because they have overcome so many obstacles in their life? And you just sit back and you wonder how they are still succeeding. And you think to yourself, man, I don't know what I would have done in her situation. I commend her because she is still making things happen. Let me point out, you actually do know what you would do because you already do it. You quit. But really, I want you to think about that for a moment. You personally know that person has had obstacles in their life, just like you. You personally know that person is still creating success for herself in whatever area of life she is creating success in, but you decided not to follow through with your goals to get to your outcomes because of how you thought about your obstacles and your circumstances. So let me ask you this. How is it that she can follow through and you can't? Again, let me tell you why. And yes, I'm going to sound like a broken record here if you've heard any of my other episodes before this one. Okay. I may sound like a broken record, but it's because of how she has trained herself to think about all of the obstacles that come her way. She's developed the skill of following through by understanding the concept your thoughts create your results. And because she wanted her outcomes more than anything, She created them by creating new thoughts about her obstacles so she could experience new feelings about her obstacles, which produced actions that created her follow through, which led to the outcomes that she wanted. Now she uses that skill in every life goal and she keeps creating results. Now, I can tell you, I've been on both sides where I allow obstacles to have me quitting, but now I live the life where I just expect obstacles to show up and I figure out how to navigate through them as they come up. Why do I still practice this after almost 11 plus years? Because I always end up having new goals that I want to reach as my life progresses. That's where I want to help all my clients get to, where they're just able to follow through and get their results no matter what. Okay. So I just went off on a tangent. My bad. But I really wanted you to have some context behind why I want to help so much and why I offer the consultation because I know that you moving past obstacles and still showing up for yourself to create your results is also available to you, like it was for me, like it was for that person that you admire. Okay. So, the first thing that we do in the consultation is we just have a brief introduction, roughly around 3 to 5 minutes. This introduction is basically you sharing briefly about why you decided to hop on the call with me. And after the brief introduction, we walk through an exercise in 7 major areas of your life: time, physical health, finances, environment, your weight, business or career, and your emotional health. I have you rate those areas of your life on a scale of 1 to 10, with 10 being the highest, meaning you are good in that area of life and don't need any assistance with it at this moment. And with 1 being the lowest, meaning you are truly struggling and could use some assistance in that area. The next step is for you to tell me where you are now in all of those areas of your life and then share where you'd like to be. This is your moment to really explore what it is that you want for your life. This is your moment to be honest with yourself. This moment is all about you. And oftentimes, we're unable to create this kind of a moment for ourselves because we stay so busy being busy with life. And since everyone's starting point is different, everyone's goals are different, everyone's life values and beliefs are different. So, what you share in this exercise helps me see where there are patterns, any habits or processes of decision making that you may not even know exist, but is the reason why you aren't creating your results that you want, and is the reason why you have your current results. I am able to point this out to you and then walk you step by step into how I can help you with a plan tailored to you and your life. That part of the consultation is one of the most important parts. The next thing that we do is walk you through seeing your life and creating the tens in the areas of your life that you want to create them in. Now, listen, please don't think of this as you aiming for perfection. Just know that what you want is actually available to you and can be created by you. Because once you hit those quote unquote tens, it's highly likely, now that you know what you can accomplish, that you'll want more growth. And through us coaching together, you'll actually know how to create it on your own every time, no matter what. That's the beauty of the work we'll do together. And once you learn that skill of follow through, you'll have it for the rest of your life to use on any goal in any area of your life. So I want you to just imagine what it would be like if you could overcome your own obstacles that you create in your head sometimes the obstacles that people in the world are for you, and you could keep following through and creating your outcomes no matter what. What would your life be like? What would that mean for you? Take some time to explore those questions. I hope this brings clarity as to why a consultation is useful. So, listen, if you want to go deeper with this work, I'll help you create a whole new self identity by teaching you how to become that woman who follows through and creates any result no matter what. Let's do it. You can book a free life and wellness consultation with me through my website at www.royalrenewal.info. And if you have, or if you just need clarity on anything I share on these audio casts, because I try to keep them short and sweet, feel free to email me at info@rickroyaltywellness.com. Or you can message me on Instagram at your underscore holistic health coach. For now, I am wishing you a whole lot of peace, a whole lot of ease, and a whole lot of love. And I'll see you on the next episode next week. Peace.